You side with Puma, huh? Can I hold some bread?
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Let me see.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Hello out there, and get ready. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
And so far, he's backing up his talk. You'd be hard-pressed to find a player at his position who's meant more to his team than MP. If he keeps playing at this level, I can't imagine he won't be in the starting 5 on All-Star Weekend.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Hey, Brian. MP seemed eager for tonight's elite point guard duel. He told me, I know a lot of people out there are comparing the two of us, trying to pick who's best. You tell him to watch this game. I'm going to prove me and my guys, we are on a whole nother level. So there you have it, Brian.
Ooh, floor general MP. He sounds ready to issue some orders, Allie. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Pass to Holland. Now Howard. Williams from long range. Drills it from deep. Well, Grant, you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who doesn't have MP on their short list for greatest player of all time. He's earned that consideration.
The skill he plays with, the hardware he's collected, he's got as great a case as any. It's impossible to compare players between eras, but without a doubt, MP has been the best in this era.
There's the drive. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely and misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now here's Williams. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Edwards. Outside, Williams. Edwards finds Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Johnson. Right side, Williams. Here's Wallace. The three-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Williams' shot is good. Well, this is his 3rd All-NBA selection. MP stacking up quite a resume.
No doubt, partner. I mean, MP has been putting in the work and making a case for himself. When you're getting multiple All-NBA selections, that really starts to cement your name among the league's top talent.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
You should even go shit. That's how that nigga be able to go home.
Topic is checked in for Wallace. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Oklahoma City, they pulled themselves up to the 2nd place spot.
When I look at Minnesota, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
All right, let's connect now with Shams Charania. He's standing by with a report on New Orleans. Shams, what's the lowdown on the Pelicans?
Thank you, B.A. They've added a polished offensive weapon in Bradley Beal, 3-level scorer who can get a shot just about any time he wants. It'll definitely bring some added firepower to that lineup. It'll be interesting to see how it all fits together.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Dean, their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges.
See?
And I'm sure there are has seen the film.
What you love about this guy,
Yeah.
though, is even
That's
when
what
the
fucking Cello
defense
gonna try to get
adjusts to what
fired.
he's doing, he'll
Cello
make
gonna
an
try to get
adjustment
fired.
right back. He is always
Coach
ready
already,
with a
yo.
counter.
Here's
Ball
Topic.
heading.
Coming off a solid outing.
Maybe such a little cute little girl
This
when
guy
they
is
come.
such an explosive
Come here.
athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
I
goes
told you that you
straight
were
to
walking
the
around. I
cup.
was like, what the fuck wrong with
Passes to Williams.
What you
This
mean?
one for
What
3.
the fuck you mean what I mean? You ain't seen the shit you
6
doing?
and 10 from the field. And what an incredible
Good dog.
achievement from
Okay,
MP recently.
yeah, you.
Grant, he
What's
turned
that
into one
name?
of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's Williams. 16 points for him. On the take. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one misses. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the
How
arc.
much your haircut? How much your haircut be?
Pass to Harrison. Hey, puts up a 3. Dillingham with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Out to Mobley. Edwards, the pass to Williams. Gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got 21.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Anthony Edwards, Trey Mann out there with Dillingham. Then there's Mobley, and it's Tubelis in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Williams misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. There's a screen, and here's Dillingham from the arc. Topic grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams with the screen. And that one's good. Topic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Tubelis, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Dort. No points yet. To the paint. And there's Topic on the assist from Dort. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
There's a screen. Edwards for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Williams' shot is good.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Towns.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Newton. Back to Wallace. We've got 1:55 left in the half. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Takes the 3.
We got you.
Now 4 for 6.
I was in the bad, dude.
Here's Williams. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And it's Holmgren missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Williams' shot is good.
He's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Williams punches it home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Yeah, graduation that night.
To Holmgren.
And
here's Wallace.
I'm gonna grab it. What the fuck?
Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Dort outside.
They're pulling that real fast.
Back to Wallace to stop the drought. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Here's Williams going inside, and Williams punches it home. Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish. He may be trying to provide the spark. Oh, it's good! He hit it! Great shot!
Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy shot at the buzzer. Oh, my.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. Like that bug on. Fuck you, tell me, bitch. I got you, everybody had that.
All right, now still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Look here now at Minnesota. It's still early, and we don't want to get.
Thanks for tuning in.
Third, our fourth year.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Here's Holland. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
I don't think that is it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Edwards. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
It's something I remember from their last outing. He was excellent at the charity stripe.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Williams. Pass to Holland. Let's go with a 3. Williams misses. Thunder with a lead. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror. He sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Williams. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Johnson. Shoots over Holland. Shot by Johnson. No good. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to Edwards. Wallace pulls it in. The Thunder have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Williams' shot is good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Thunder trail by 6. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Topic is checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams against Towns. Williams passes to Holmgren. Over Howard. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
Whoa! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Best food. Well, I think you said.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Man comes in for Edwards. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Number 1, Minnesota, the 4th spot held by Oklahoma City.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
Johnson on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
I say that I can go 20. Yeah, stupid. Yeah, 20. Of course, the move. They're not doing it.
Yeah, y'all play Arbor February 15th.
15? No, okay, it's February 15th?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not big. No, because you don't get caught up in all sorts of ways. Remember though.
Holmgren with a screen on Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 8-point game. Count that bucket.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tuck, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Williams. Holmgren got room. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
That's Holmgren trusting his instincts, right? Just, hey, on the catch, be ready to fire.
Here's Williams. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren with a screen on town. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Here's Williams. Off target with a jump hook. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's Minnesota up 6. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and
It's me. Shit.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards out there with Williams. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Holland. And it's Tubelis in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Williams against Gilgeous-Alexander. High arcing shot. Williams passes to Howard. Rejected by Holmgren.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the spin move. Outside Johnson. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I think increasingly what you're seeing in guys like Chet Holmgren is they're bringing a unique size and skill combination that maybe has been rare in the past.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Pass to Williams. Driving inside, and he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Williams from long range. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Williams misses. Oklahoma City's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
What do you think the song with you?
Oh, Williams with the block. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats from Minnesota.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Williams against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Pass to Edwards. Here's Howard. Rolls around and rims out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
No.
To take the lead. It's stolen by Howard.
Think even double for everybody. Fuck, man.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's it. It takes confidence to pick through in that situation. You love
I had tried double all before. We don't be trying to take you enemy.
The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
The guy got out there. I was
Chance here to
fine.
catch up with
I had a
Talley
fast
from the
break.
sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team.
You sure?
He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys,
Hey, dude, you can touch him in that car.
I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
And Allie, thanks. Williams on the wing. Watch by Williams. Now here's Williams. Defense
Still
right
gonna
on
be tough, nigga. Go fuck his home off.
Determination there. He got good position, didn't take any chances.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
I want to do who tonight. They get used to this tonight.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Second team foul.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Williams. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W. What a performance.
I'm gonna check my name with the ball to go down.
They really fucked that
Might not be. Get the fuck up, dude. You not supporting right here. Talk to me, dude. I said, I think I'm gonna change my name right here to my being baller since 09. Boy, you spoiled that, dude. Did you? Forget you. You're fast go down. What the fuck you doing? Oh no, what? 2009? You out there 01. Thank you. Oh nah, you 8 years old though. Yeah, football, 4 years hooping. Look at you, just pay for the tickets. Oh, dude. I'm gonna do shit. You number 88, did number 3? Oh, 88. Practice. Yeah, number 3. I'll be back from the at this on I didn't know. But then like then I won't play. You're gonna start me down. See it? Oh, my ass. And it's really just definitely that big. They will show the ball at there, but we won't get inside. Our best game was against Josh there. Yeah, what? Played against Josh there. That nigga had a long time to play. That nigga might actually make up that in the game. First game, first two kickoff, me and Josh both running back. If I go back to a year, man, take back that 8 years.
Good job, MP.
Back and then put it back in Dolphins game. This time
I understand. Thanks.
Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT.
light it up tonight.
Blackface mask. I'm cool.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Ja Morant.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for
that feeling cream, bitch.
And
you
it
know
shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. Morant is the point with Bane out of the wing. Washington out there with Knox, and it's Goodwin into the small forward. For the Timberwolves, you got Williams. Howard is out there with Towns. Then there's Holland. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court. Anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one. Absolutely. It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You gotta wonder if there isn't provided some extra motivation.
Love the gamesmanship. Put it out there. I mean, we've heard big statements in the past. The MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up.
There's gonna be more the idea.
He's done.
More for the shit all in, more for the face.
How nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more
than been bigger than all of us. That toxic still that last minute a lifetime.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Howard. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as
I got 2 videos of time off on and not that damn big that bro.
If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Just 5 to shoot. That would fall.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. It even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic.
And we're not doing shit.
And watch Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
Yeah, see what I'm too tired. Yeah, she saw they saw a couple of people they tried and they know she
for Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Pass to Washington. Now Bane.
Then they had a little weight on it. She like, my baby, you got all that weight.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission.
He had an impressive
he ate
it was like little weight, bro. Like he had like lift one home first. He did at a night. I think it was like I say like
probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Okay, David.
The first one that was wrong.
How much of that performance carries over to tonight?
What's all that?
Just try to provide whatever they need.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dillingham's checked in. Jones checked in for Memphis. Fox comes in for Bain.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, D.
And you can see how that...
Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Knox. Goodwin comes in for Washington. And it's Bain in for Morant. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Desmond Bain out there with Fox. Then it's Goodwin. Then there's Edey. And it's Jones in at the 3. Fox from outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 6. They get it again.
Looking at your ass.
To Dillingham.
How did you get it?
Over Bain.
How did you get it cold? What the fuck? You slap him with the weights.
Well, that's one way he can finish.
He's got big ass city, bro.
He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Look at that big ass metal stick that they be lifting with.
The wide open look here for Fox. Sinks the triple.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Williams for 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Bain. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive end.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
That's how you do it.
Williams against Fox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. Fox inside the line. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Williams. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Their biggest hit of the game was 9.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Memphis moving it around. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 4. Williams defended by Jones. And he sinks it for 3. Three-quarter good from Williams. Williams has got 17 now. Morant against Williams. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Now off the inbound, and the slam by Williams.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring numbers.
Goodwin, good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Fires the 3. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
The 3 from Morant. Gillingham with the rebound. Here's Williams. Misses in close. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just force a turnover. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about. I think
it's too easy to be.
And that is.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from team.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Howard. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Howard. Then it's Williams. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster. But everyone builds on the players who came before them. And the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for them.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Williams. And Williams slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And another miss by Memphis.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky
he was off.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And Edwards drops them both. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
What are you supposed to be doing? Go out to you like Green. No, you sleeping like Green. Can't hear it out like Green. Shut up, Green. Shut up, Louie. Shut up, Louie.
Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Timberwolves, #1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier. Offensively, they've been incredibly accurate from long range.
That's a big hero.
Morant and the call will be against T. That is his first foul of the game.
That's a tough call right there. They really
are. But shoot my ass too, you see. Cause I get hold of their ass.
It's gone in this third quarter now.
I ain't gonna know how to act. I'm gonna black out.
Bain finds Washington. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Knox. Can they get it? Drains it from beyond the arc. Knox has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
There's Williams, and it's blocked.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Over to the left wing. Here's Knox. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams gets to Towns. Williams inside. Guarded by Morant. Morant with some nice D. Now here's Goodwin. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Morant against Williams.
You know how you work here? Like, yeah, I know y'all play with kids, right? What you mean? Y'all play with kids, not like playing with kids. That's a brother, sit down. No, you really look like y'all like playing.
Offensively, and the defense
Big
has
ass.
had no answers.
Third quarter action at just under 3.5 minutes are gone. Knox pass to Bain. Morant against Williams. Pass to Knox. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, we change that down at SRT Chrysler.
Williams dishes to Edwards.
You look at SRT Chrysler. He didn't have that silver Chrysler you got. It's an SRT. Yes, it's SRT 8. It says on the back. You got the speaker thing on the back. And he told us that one time he was over there. He was there too. And he said, yeah, he was talking about somebody trying to race him. Yeah, I think somebody pulled up on the side of the road from my racing. He was like, you don't understand? That's an SRT, boy. That's a hidden. Yeah, it's an SRT 8. It's one Owens.
A kick out to Bain. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, really fast. Sound good too.
Well, look at
I drive the fuck out of that bitch.
Morant all over.
Yeah, the bitch painted black, put some black nails on it.
Williams with the ball.
Yeah, that's SRT 8.
By Bain.
If I ain't wrong. Yeah, I remember him saying some shit like that. Somebody pulled, I think somebody was in the road. I was in the yard playing basketball. He pulled his palm side of the road. And I think Gavin said, let me try that. Like way back. Like let me drive, not way back, but a couple years back. Yeah, like let me drive. He's like, you can't drive that, boy. That's no horsepower.
Williams against Murray. Ja Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's a good one. Up again. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass. We're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game. He's checked in for Trey Mann.
I've been there. I've been there when they came there looking for school with all that shit. With that tryout shit. Try to recruit. They came to the school with all that obstacle course shit. I mean, they let people do it. I went out there. I ain't do it. I didn't want out there to be out there.
And it's Fox in at the point. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point
it was like that.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game.
I've been working my ass off of that.
And the efficiency has gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous.
And it's tied up with that one.
It's different shit. It's like,
sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but
I can't sit in the office all day.
no one can stay in front of that man.
I like to be outside, doing other shit. All right.
Williams inside, guarded by Fox.
That's called learning.
On the shot.
You just get a job. You got to learn the shit.
That one is over. Washington's checked in for Edey. And he's good on the second.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's
I'm almost out with a bunch of other niggas. He better shoot the shit out of me before he gets shot.
That's a good one. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones gets to Washington. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
You going
for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 38 points.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Where that shit, I think I was talking crazy.
Timberwolves have gone
that shit, I can see it.
Since getting started here in the fourth.
For a lot of them, it's something, but it's not that. Yeah, I think it's a base.
Back to Jones. A pass to Fox.
I said something like that. Here's you playing.
Takes it in. That's in.
More we can do more to do. For a lot of them.
Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. They check in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Fox.
What did the Indians market? I mean, what did the Indians be seeing it the first time out there?
Williams getting the floor.
Bro, I'm saying, you can tell. I knew this shit funny. Just like y'all have some dumb ass like things out here doing
shit. In the position they're in without his contribution, he has tormented this.
Washington against Town. And they come right back
bro. I ain't talking loud.
Morant's got 22.
They gonna hear you.
This is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Howard finds Williams. They come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I think it's
a floater. Rejection by Town.
Yeah. See, you glad. You glad though I knew you had to fight his lad. You know the beat. You know what I'm doing. It's fine. Under that.
Outside Williams.
Nah, man, got right there. It took 4 guys. See, this was sit down, I'm into my dick. Look at that. That's he did that, man.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off.
Well, look, y'all just get congratulations. I'll just dumbass shit last year. I'll just dumbass shit. I want to graduate. I need to get to school. I'm not getting in trouble. With a tap. And big and being high lot. I'll just dumbass shit. I want to make one kid on kids. So dumbass shit. Last year, see you. Yep, I'm not going to go. Yeah, he on my team? He got a good defense on there.
Edwards puts up great
assists. She's real cool. You got to do that shit. They want
Edwards against Spain. Over in the corner, Washington. Here's Morant. Connects in the foul line.
I can't talk. I'm in the game. I love him. I'm trying to see all the time. We got records.
One thing the ball in these spots is what makes it believe it.
It's Williams with wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible.
Big time basketball. Big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team
points. It's the first that ties the game up.
Where you get that from?
And so that time, that puts him ahead.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line. And clearly not affected by Williams.
Let's see.
Right now makes sense to get
Fort
the
Lauderdale.
ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
That part, man.
What are their best options now?
They do have enough time if they shoot quickly to get the 2-1. We'll see if they try.
What a bribe for it. What a bribe for it. What? Bitch, you haven't come back.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Different part of Florida. Really? Well, yeah, all the young niggas and dope niggas and killers there. Yeah, never need to be down them shit. It'll be a nice shit. It'll be it. That's what I'm going to expect this shit. I want you to be married, Paul.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a goal.
Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Will Hardy is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Twelve seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line.
No fucking matter of cost.
Good win. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or the fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially...
Shit, crazy. It's small, it goes here. I'm sorry, $30 a minute. Fuck me. Ooh. Look my paper.
Way to bring
they did. They did. No, you kidding me. 3 kids. They was my better like next year. You know, like 2 days.
MP got the job done tonight.
Look, if you want to make the All-Star team, these are the games that you got to bring it.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This is a huge game. The winner tonight will rep, and we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dorian Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Williams passes to Wallace. The 3 from Holmgren. On target from range.
Solid shooting motion from Chet Holmgren from that distance. And with his size, nobody's going to impact that shooting window.
Williams against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Towns for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time. How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Lets it go from deep, and the three-pointer goes.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Towns finds Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Williams. Knocks down the step-back J.
Williams patient, smart, just taking what the defense allows.
Towns outside. Takes a 3. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Towns. Williams has got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Will D in their last time out against the Nuggets was lights out. He added 61 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Truly one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And it's Holmgren missing. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Edwards finds Williams to the wing on the left. From the arc. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. He's got 11.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For Oklahoma City, Pokusevski's. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wallace, the pass to Pokusevski. To the inside, pass to Wallace. Over to the left wing. Here's Topic, coming off a 31-point game, down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves lead by 7. They've got Williams, also Dillingham out there, Edwards out there with Mobley, and it's Tubelis in at the power forward spot. The Timberwolves 5.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Topic, covered by Mobley. Topic, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Howard's checked in for Minnesota. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Pokusevski. Thunder trail by 10. Outside Johnson. Pass to Topic. Out to the right wing. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Johnson on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential, plus 12 this season.
I mean, you got to go back to the early 70s Lakers, Bucks, and the 95-96 Bulls teams to compare what this group has accomplished this season. This team has the makings of one of the most dominant seasons we've ever seen.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Outside, Williams. There's the triple. Howard finds Towns. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Looking to end the run. And there's the drive.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Edwards, a pass to Williams. Now here's Towns. Back to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Holmgren inside. Shoots over Holland. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Oh, that jumper's so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Johnson. Outside, Williams. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 10-point game. Coming into this, having notched to win against San Antonio in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Wallace. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Wallace has got 7.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Williams misses. Thunder trail by 9. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Howard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams from long range gets the 3 to fall. Williams has got 22 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight.
Welcome. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for Better Win Tonight.
Glad you could join us.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Dort against Williams. Howard in the high post. Clock at 6. That's good on the jumper. Williams has got 24.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Williams against Gilgeous-Alexander. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Holland. Here's Edwards. Outside, Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And there it is for him. He has 29 now.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Williams, a screen on Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Dort, left side. And stolen by Williams. And he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Yep, count it.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Thunder trail by 20. Hoop poked away. And stolen by Williams. Drives to the hoop. And Williams punches it home.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kopech is checked in for Oklahoma City. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at Williams. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys.
I mean, just something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be...
This called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Anthony Edwards out there with Williams. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Holland. And it's Howard in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thunder trail by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Williams finds Towns. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. Look at Shea playing big inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. SGA explodes to the rim.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
There's a minute 54 left in the final quarter. Here's Williams. Williams grabs the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Outside Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Williams in the post. He's against Howard. And that one's good. Holmgren. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
A minute 9 left to play in the fourth quarter. Howard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams into the lane.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Williams from long range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Toward outside. Back to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams. Yes!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
What the hell?
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And Minnesota with possession here. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Pass to Holmgren. Toward outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this secures...
That's what I'm talking about.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the Stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Saric is the 4 with Embiid in the middle. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's McCain in at the 2. Here's Williams, and the layup is good. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And the call will be against D. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. There will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Chalk up 2 there.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Howard. For Minnesota, they've gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Williams sends a screen for Edwards. This one for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. George passes to Maxey. Back to George. Pass to McCain. Down low. Fade away. Embiid, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Williams misses from close range. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. A nice shot by McCain.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Missed inside. Timberwolves leading by 4. Williams with the ball. George picks him up, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And Saric kicks to George. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Maxey. Over Williams. Can't connect from short range.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A nice shot by McCain.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Here's Williams. Off target at the rim. The 76ers trail by 4. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Mobley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Holland. The open look here for Sexton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. So for the Timberwolves, their last game, a win against the Thunder. And Williams slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Strus passes to Maxey. It's Sexton on top of the key. Over Dillingham. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Williams finds Towns. Williams against Maxey. And Towns throws it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Up top, Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Maxey. Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you're...
Checked in for Minnesota. Williams comes in for Trey Mann. So it's Minnesota now. It's a 5-point game. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against Oklahoma City was all business. He had 42 points and was reliable as ever from distance. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Diving in. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Embiid. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Holland comes in for Dillingham. Then for the 76ers, George comes in for Max Strus. And Maxey subbed in for Sexton. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
That is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Williams, that's for 2. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Williams, He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
For 3, Williams, and another 3 for Minnesota.
What a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Here's Bona. Kept alive.
And Maxey keeps defenders guessing, which is why they sometimes overcommit like this.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Beyond the arc. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Howard dishes to Williams. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. They've got Howard. Williams is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Towns, and it's Holland in at the 3 slot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 5. Here's McCain. Edwards defending. Now, here's Maxey. 10 points for him. 2 on the clock. Embiid. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
90 seconds now into the second half. Maxey on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Maxey, no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Shots good by Williams.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, George. Screen by Sharge. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Towns a screen on Sharge. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there? Skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
The 76ers trail by 11. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Maxey's got 13.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Williams for 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
He had a nice open look right there. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in shooting percentage. And he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Dillingham's checked in for Holland. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Sexton, he's checked in for Paul George. No luck that time either. The 76ers trail by 5 to the inside. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Sexton with it. 5 points in the game. Williams with the block. To the middle, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Embiid with the steal. Sexton against Towns. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Minnesota making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Trey Mann in for Edwards. And it's Sexton penetrating. Outside Maxey. Pass to Bona. Sexton deciding where to go with it. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And the call will be against D. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Jabellis. Now here's Mobley. Outside Williams. And there's the drive. And finished off by Williams.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Cameron Johnson is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Sexton. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Williams. Good D by Embiid.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
With force. Embiid takes it to him.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Here's Williams, and Williams slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Embiid sets the pick for Sexton. Pass to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. Bounce pass from Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And taken away by Johnson. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Williams. Sexton the pass to Embiid. The putback misses the follow-up. Outside Williams. And that one drops for him. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. On the 76ers with some changes. Sharch is checked in for Cameron Johnson. Paul George comes in for Max Strus. And Maxey's subbed in for Sexton. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now as players... looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Embiid. Minnesota with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The entire NBA Cup tournament has built to this moment in time. And clearly one team has answered the bell.
Yeah, they are getting after it. They've been the better team and looking plenty motivated. I'd be very surprised if they're not the ones hoisting the NBA Cup when this one's over. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Williams outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And it's Howard finishing it off.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Sharch. His 3-pointers off the mark. Williams for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Leaps for it. There's the triple. Sharch grabs the board. And they've done it. What a moment for this team.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
No way. This. Thank you so much. We'll be here. Welcome. See you later.
Oh, hi. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Huh? Bye. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, great to see you. Take a look around. Let me know if you need anything.